back with yet another episode on Frontier. We got this guy working this field up right now and getting these beans, corn in the ground actually. So I'm not gonna restart him. We're gonna jump in the 8R and we're gonna come down here and we're gonna connect all of these three up together. And we're actually gonna put beans in here, and then we'll come up here, get the new tractor we bought in the last episode, and that's this thing right here. And then um, we will be spreading fertilizer. Now, one thing that I do want to do is in the base game, there's a pile of either lime or fertilizer up here, right there where my mouse is. And I don't know if that's fertilizer or lime, so we're gonna have to check that out before we go and try and just buy some. Now let's figure out, we're not gonna go that way because that's a lot of traffic. We're gonna cut over here. We're gonna go out this way again. But I'm tempted to buy field 2 right here on our right. It's got the lime on it, and use that as more storage and whatnot, like for bins or who knows. But right up here are the fields. Cross railroad tracks behind these bins. Thank God no train coming. Right here. So, guess we could make this field even bigger if we really wanted to. Just a little bit, but I think we're just gonna stick with the previous field lines, and then just create it from there, or connect them, I should say. Hit V and then Y. And that should, yep, tells it right up. And then we got it snatched together right here. Gonna do our best to kind of keep it right on that field border. And we'll come just like so. And we'll lift it and we'll go down here. And then we'll actually hire a worker to cultivate all this up. And then when the planter's done, we'll bring the planter down here and we'll get the planter going. But I really am enjoying this map so far. This is really nice. And then one other thing we're gonna do real quick is while that's doing that, we're just gonna pick, I guess we gotta go up here anyway. Real quick, we're gonna hit F12. I still haven't changed that keybind. I need to. Gonna turn the HUD off, and we're actually gonna take a little clip for the thumbnail. Should be able to get all of this in one go. Here we go. So we hit shift space. So there's one angle. There's two angles. Third angle. And one of those should work for our thumbnail. That's I forget the name of that mod, but it's like a zoom mod or something, camera zoom or something, or screenshot tool. I don't remember exactly. We got one more strip to do right up there, and then we will we'll turn create field off, and then we will let this guy go on a worker. Now, what our plan is there's 3 more fields right over here, and what my plan is that this next grass strip, that strip will stay, but once we buy those other 3 fields, those other 3 fields will get connected. I guess there might even be 4 if we look down. Yeah, there's 4, but 10, honestly, yeah, 10 will stay, but 7, 8, and 9, those 3 can be combined. And then if we really wanted to, we could do 16, 15, and 17 with 11 and 12, and we could do all of this, or I guess this whole area right here, or we could do 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 as one. But this map is just, it's almost just too perfect to not combine the fields. The fields are almost too small, but if you want to use larger equipment, you almost have to connect them. Because I mean, even 34 through whatever that other one was, those are all connected, but that is still super small. But anyhow, this is done. Turn create fields off, and we will get a, well, we need to take another screenshot on accident, and then we need to get a course going here. We'll start him on the first waypoint. We'll just make sure that create fields is off. Looks like it is. Yes. Alright. So we're going to have him go on that. Oh boy. It's a little slidey there. But this is almost done. So we're going to go jump in this tractor. You know, this tractor, let's see, does it have the Demco 890 loader? Okay, 890 loader. And then we will go in here and we'll see if we can find that. Front loader 890L, I'm assuming it's this one. We'll get a bucket for this. We'll do the grapple bucket, because why not? And then we will see what that stuff on the ground is over there. If it's nothing, if it's lime, then we won't use it, but we'll keep it. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try and see if the grapple actually works, so I can grab this bag. Doesn't look like it works like a... I was hoping it would work like a like an actual spike instead of just a flat plane, but it's just a little flat plane like a bucket, so can't do what we wanted to there. Okay, let's see. N. Okay, so we can open a cover on this, but we can't on the planter. It's very interesting. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Then, actually, no, we want to go back. Okay, we gotta turn around. I still haven't quite fully learned this map yet. But one way to get to our new yard, we go down there. But to get to the starting farm, you actually come out of the shop. So right there's the shop entrance. You actually go this way. Right here, and then you take a left right away. Or you can go down to that next intersection and take a left. And then right through here is actually the yard. The very starting yard. Our front gate. Alright, before we even unhook the fertilizer spreader, we're going to see what this is. Lime, okay. So that's something we don't need right now. We'll throw lime on when we get done harvesting. We're just gonna fill this up with solid fert and go from there. Solid fertilizer. Okay, so field 11 and 12, we can get this thing going on right away. Close that cover back up. Oh, no, we're gonna leave it open because it kind of gives a little bump there. Now this should have enough power to pull this. I don't think there's a power requirement for it. But if you look at the top right of our screen, right under the year, month, time, everything, says our worker has finished. So once we get this guy going, we'll go see how well our worker actually did. And once we see that, we will, if it's done and did a good job and we don't have to fix anything, we'll go ahead and bring that over here to field 4, 5, and 6. And when that guy gets done, we'll get him going on there. Okay. I don't know the work width on this, so we're just gonna put it right here. And we're gonna sell the loader because the loader is gonna cause us issues, and we should have left it at the yard. But that happens. Okay, no cores. We want a single headland. Well, this has a pretty good working with. First waypoint. And actually, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and buy soil information just so we know fertilizers and everything. Ooh. That up there is not good. You do not want silty clay, but this down here, this is really good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get him going on the very first waypoint. Just make sure he gets off going. I really do love the sound of this tractor too. So we'll get some shots of this too. If there's something we like on this one instead, we'll use this for our thumbnail. Okay. Let's jump over to the planter. Okay, he did miss some. Oh. So we will go ahead and go over there and we'll finish that up for him. Alright, so these fields over here, I'm not going to buy again. I might sell them after we get a couple crops off. legitimately think that was all that got missed. I mean, there's that lime patch right there, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, it's just that single little bit right there. Oh, where'd my mouse go? There we go. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead and let's switch it to beans. And we're going to get this over to fields 4, 5, and 6. And we'll get that cultivating done and we will be back. Alright, we're back here. We got the that cultivator still going, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sell these pallets, get rid of this pickup, and we're gonna get a new one. Now, how do we get in there? Do we gotta open this gate right here? Yep. Let's turn in here, and it says somewhere in here, assuming probably right here. Yep, right there is where they take the pallets. So let's see how much 2,000 pallet or 2,000 units of pallets get us. At 900 per thousand. Huh, 1,800. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get out of here. Stop. We'll block half the highway. Close that gate up, and we will. We'll go sell this, and we'll get a new one. It's not clean by any means, but it'll work. Let's see if this is the right spot. I believe it is. Yeah, it is. 20, almost 24,000 for that machine. Okay. Let's go in here, cars, and I'm gonna get this. And we're gonna get it in a dually platform. Do we want a 350, 450, 350 flatbed, 450 flatbed? I think I like the look of the 450 with the bed over anything. And we can do a headache rack and a box. And we'll do rack lights too. Mud flaps all around. Front bumper. This is the one we need for the plow, I'm pretty sure. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the strobe kit on. All the hitches in the back. We're not going to do the winch. But we are going to do... Colors don't cost anything. Ooh, I like that. We're going to go with that. Don't have enough money. $97,000 for this. Wowzers. Can we get this? Yeah. So I see what's happening. We need to go into here really fast and turn all of this off. There. Now we're not spending any money with seeds or nothing. So we cannot get the plow yet, but we got the truck. Not that we really honestly need it, and honestly we could probably sell a skid steer. But everything else we kind of need. I think we're going to sell the skid steer. We're not even going to take it to the store. We're just going to sell it. Because I don't think we really need it. It's nice, but if we need one, we'll get one, but we don't really need one right now. Let's go ahead, let's come over here. It's got a little ways yet to go on this, so we'll be back once the cultivating is done, and we'll be back at you with the start of planting. All right, we are back. The cultivator has just finished, and I actually just got done fertilizing um, the 30 fields. So now we just got to get planting on here and get fertilizer spread, and then we will be pretty much set, I think. Can't think of much else we got to do for this field. Then we just sit and wait. Might haul some sand to well, we got to figure out some of these productions because I want to get some of them going, but I need to know where we take certain things like sand, for instance, and the other stuff. But we're gonna get this guy off of the field. We're actually gonna get the planter going on a worker. And we'll get the cultivator back up to the yard. And then we will try and figure out these productions. Because I want to figure out where we take sand, because I want to go out there. Want to do a good time lapse of hauling sand. But gotta figure out where it needs to go. Alright, let's get him started. Okay, he's going. We'll get this guy back up to the yard. We'll just park him, not in the shed for now, in case we find a spot to do something with the cultivator, or the VT tool, or whichever you want to call it. Yeah, the AI traffic in this game is just, it's so cool. Like sometimes, like this blue tanker truck here, you'll see something like that. It might not be blue, it might be green, but it'll actually pull into the gas station. We'll see if we can catch it sometime. But let's look here. I know can't go here. We have to go here. And sand. I'm assuming it's sand out there. Northern Railroad Concrete Block Factory. But I guess before we do that, we better double check and make sure that that's actually what that is. So right there's a block factory. So I guess what we can do, well, I mean, I know what loader we're gonna use. We're gonna rent this for 15 grand. Wow. And then the rock bucket. Is that the right one? Yeah. We'll lease that as well. We will go ahead, we'll take this out to the past the gate, and we'll see what that is. We'll kind of match the symbols up. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get down there. I think we take it right. There are so many pedestrians. Holy cow. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah. Alright. Don't look at this part. I mean, we're not super realistic here anyway, but... Shortcut. Alright, let's get this gate open, and let's check this, this material out here. Let's see what this is. It looks like just pure white sand. Guess I don't know what that is. Can this bucket only be used for certain things, maybe? Let's see. But I don't know. Let's see. Should be coming up any minute. Any minute here. Sand. Whatever that is. Dirt. So, what is this? I wonder. I wonder how we clear that out. There's got to be a way, right? Because, I mean, we just moved it with our tire. We're spreading it. Yeah, we're spreading it all around. But it's not going in the bucket. So, why would that be? Is there anything in here that would tell us? Because that looks to me like sand. We'll jump out in a minute. We'll take a closer look. I don't see anything in there. That looks like sand. So, okay, we're going to do a little bit of an experiment here. 155, 120. 155, 120. We are going to buy this plot of land. We're going to see if that was the reason why we could not pick anything up. I doubt it. That was. It is CCM. So where do you get the sand? Oh, I'm so confused. So confused. Because that's cornmeal. Oh, my Lanta. This thing's really got me confused. Iron ore. No. Sand. Railroad's buying it. But how do you get it? Is there a... Well... Because I'm trying to think, is if you're gonna get it somewhere, it's gonna probably be at the mine. Sand, 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 sand. Because this place needs sand, or it uses sand, I should say. I shouldn't say it needs it, it uses it. Grain silo. That's that food factory. Carpenter, dairy. I mean, where else would you get sand? Obviously, you're not going to get sand from a cakery. I think we're gonna I don't know. I might just say screw it. We'll figure it out some other time, or I'll figure it out on just a regular single player, or not single player, just on a map, kind of my quote-unquote cheating map. But we're gonna go ahead and sell this 155, 120. We'll remove that from our account. 155, 120. We will go ahead and return the payloader because we have no use for it right now. So I don't know where it was, but it's because I didn't buy it. Okay. And then we will go ahead and close this gate. No one needs to see out here. And we are going to jump over here. All right, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up downs, and then this last headland. So we'll go ahead. We will time lapse this, and we will be back when our worker is done. We're back. This is just about done. I decided I'd just take over here at the end. One more pass, it should be anyhow. Then this field will be done and we can spread some fertilizer on it. We miss a little bit, we miss a little bit. Not that big of a deal. And there's a little bit at the very, very top that it missed. But I don't know if I'm going to worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go do it just because. I mean, it's not much at all up here. It's literally this right there. And it's done. Simple as that. But we're gonna fold this up. We'll get this back to the yard. And we'll get back with the fertilizer spreading. Alright, we got that back up to the yard. And we are gonna go ahead and fertilize. So enjoy. Oh, I'm an idiot. You don't need to fertilize soybeans. Oh my Lanta. I'm not very bright sometimes, you know. But I can't believe I did that. I should know better. I mean, I've grown corn and beans in real life. I should know that. Wow, that's embarrassing on a level. But anyhow, I think that's probably just gonna do it for us today then. I will, between episodes here, I will be doing some research on how to get sand and get the whole production thing started and which productions to start with and kind of go from there because I kind of want to stick um with the custom ones that they have added to this map instead of going with in-game ones, if that makes sense. I don't there's nothing wrong with the in-game with the in-game productions, but there's just something about these that I want to get to figure out because like sand, I don't know if that's from the mine. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a byproduct at the metal and limestone factory, byproduct somewhere else. I don't know. I'm gonna figure all that out. But for now, take it easy, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.